Hey guys, Dustin with the PPC Pros doing this quick video about smart bidding, specifically Target CPA bidding, and if it works, when you should use it, how you should test it. Just want to go over a couple results for this really small account we just started testing it on. So stay tuned. Alrighty, so looking at this account, this is an account we just launched a little bit more than a month ago. It hasn't been on consistently. We had about a few weeks pause, but basically this is a local service business campaign. You can see it's not spending a ton of money right now. So you can see we've got a few hundred clicks here, about 156 clicks in the last 30 days. If I go back a little bit further in time to when this account launched, we'll have a little bit more data. And we'll have about 300 clicks, right? So 300 clicks, you can see we were doing general call only. We tested a general regular text ad campaign. We got really small margins on this one as far as cost per lead goes. It's just the type of account this is, type of service that it is. But you can see right here, from our general call only campaign, we're getting 130 conversions at $11.81 each, which is pretty decent. We were paused for about a month. Something going on there. We had to just turn off the count. But 130 conversions, $11.81. Conversion rate's 44%. Not bad, right? This is targeting a pretty decent size area as well. We started testing Target CPA, which you can see right here. This is our Target CPA experiment. So if you guys are testing bid strategies, one thing to keep in mind is it's a good idea to use a Google experiment. If you don't know what that means, you basically go down right here to drafts and experiments, and you're going to create a draft, right? So you can see I named this draft Target CPA test, which is basically where you tell Google what you want to use for your experiment. So we created a draft for this campaign, and then from there we create an experiment as well for that draft. So that's how it works. You can see here this went active on October 15th, which was not very long. That was not even 10 days ago. 50% split on traffic. And the goal was I wanted to get the CPL lower. As you can see, we were at around $11.81. And right now I set a target CPA of $5. Google's doing a pretty fair job of getting close to that $5 at $5.04, which I'm perfectly fine with. But my next plan, as you can see here, we've been on for about 10 days. We've gotten only 5 leads, so I want to increase volume. So what I'll probably do next is going to bump that target CPA maybe to like $6, maybe $7 to get more volume. So we're not sacrificing volume for CPL. But in this particular case, if the leads don't come at the right price, then I don't want them. So I'm not terribly worried. I would just like to get as many of them as I can for the budget. So what I want to say about Target CPA is it's a pretty good strategy to test. I'm not going to say it works every time, but we've done it in the home services and in professional services and even in e-commerce. And a lot of times we find that Target CPA will work pretty well. I think it depends on the level of data you have. If you've got a good amount of conversions, it makes it a big difference. If you're just starting out a new campaign, what we almost always do is we'll start off with a manual CPC campaign. We'll start with that, make sure it makes sense to to get some data, see how well we're doing, just doing it our old process, which ironically, I mean, $11 CPL, 44% conversion rate, that's not bad. For call only, we're not using a landing page or anything, it's straight traffic right to people's phones. We got 130 conversions at a 294 clicks, so not every click is a phone call like some people out there will tell you. But anyhow, we did pretty well, and then we just test this after we've got a month or so worth of data. It really depends how many clicks we got, and just see if Google can beat what we're doing. So in this case, if I were to look at this experiment, I would say it's successful, and I would basically transition my whole campaign over to Target CPA and just pause this one. In the meantime, what I'll do is I will increase our target CPA from $5 where it is now up to probably $6 or $7 just to see if I can get instead of getting a lead every other day, if I can get a lead a day, and I'm still in that range of where we need to be for the cost per lead, then that's wonderful. So just figured I'd share this video. And a lot of people ask about smart bidding, if it works, if they do it. And my answer is that you should test it, but I don't test it right out of the gate because I think Google needs more data to be able to even have a chance to hit the mark for you. So if you don't give Google the data that they need, I really wouldn't expect them to get the job done. So that's just my thought. And you can also see here real quick, I mean, Target CPA, we're getting the traffic for almost half the cost that we're paying manually. And we're not necessarily being aggressive manually either. We're actually below first page a lot of times, but Google is using the data on the back end, I guess, to be able to get us the clicks at a cost where it makes sense to hit that CPL. So definitely happy with the results so far, and I'll probably do a follow-up video to this one and show you where it is after I increase that bid cap from $5 to $6 or $7. So hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know if you have any questions or post comments as well. Thanks, guys.